Hi everyone, this is AFCRDTV and welcome to highlights of AFC Rushden Diamonds against Godalming Town on the Southern League Division 1 Central on Saturday afternoon. So with the Diamonds' place in the playoffs confirmed, today was a little bit more about trying a few things. The Diamonds went close here first on, although the Godalming defence stood firm before midfielder Will Hutton had that effort saved by Matt Finley. As the Diamonds rather took control in the first period, Shawn Richards went down for a free kick right on the edge of the area. And he stepped up to convert it himself past keeper Garnes to give the Diamonds the 1-0 lead in the 10th minute. And more chances would come for the Diamonds. Here Dan Quigley couldn't get a clean effort on goal. Before the ball rebounded in the area, and it was fortunate for the Diamonds that Musgrove's header was cleared off the line. And as the minutes ticked down toward half-time, Diamond's Shawn Richards went down under a challenge from Godalming's Bassett. A penalty was awarded, and Shawn Richards picked himself up, although he couldn't convert going over the crossbar. The majority of the rest of the chances in the first half were long-range efforts, such as that from Lewis Leslie. Although a neat piece of link-up play between Richards and Parsons led to that shot going over. So at half-time, in an entertaining affair, AFC Rushden Diamonds 1, Godalming Town 0. Diamonds continued to push in the second period, and they generally look quite dangerous. Parsons going close here. And he couldn't quite get a fully clean connection on that chance. Before Jack Bowen was the latest to have a scuffed effort. Eventually the second would come in slightly fortuitous circumstances. Jack Bowen charging down a clearance from keeper Garnes. The ball rebounded off him into the back of the net to double the Diamonds' lead in the 74th minute. There was more time for Parsons to cause a nuisance of himself, although interestingly the referee decided to give that incident as a handball against Parsons. And that brought an end to the action at the Dog and Duck for this season. Full-time AFC Rushden Diamonds 2, Godalming Town 0. Results elsewhere mean that Diamonds will play Royston Town in the playoffs on Tuesday evening.
I'm here with the Dog and Duck at the end of the final league game with, I presume, a very happy manager, Andy Peaks, after a 2-0 win against Godalming.
Yeah, delighted to finish with a win. I think it was important we went into the playoffs with some momentum, and hopefully that'll give us that.
Let's talk about today first before we talk about what's going to happen the rest of the week. You made some changes. I know you wanted to bring some players in, the rest of you. Yeah,
I wanted to rest a couple and I wanted to bring some in to get them some minutes. So, yeah, that was an easy decision to make today, really. And I thought they all did quite well, didn't they? So it was good.
And the first half, I thought we played well and could have been more than 1-0 at half-time.
Yeah, I thought we played quite well, but I thought they're quite a good team, aren't they? They've obviously had a good season. They've been really good the last little while, so it was all going to be tight. Yeah, I thought we played well. I thought we passed the ball quite well. Got some opportunities. Disappointed with the penalty because Shawn done great to get it. He's disappointed with the penalty. 2-0, I think, would have made it a lot easier. They grew into the game. They had some decent long shots. Kept the ball quite well. They're a bright team. So at 1-0 at half time, I was pleased, but I thought we had to get another goal.
I think somebody told me they're unbeaten in 10 away games.
Yeah, they've beaten in 10 away, and you can see why. I thought I was quite impressed with them, actually. Yeah, but for us to beat them 2-0. Yeah, delighted with that, John.
And perseverance from a striker, close the keeper down, and he got the luck.
Yeah, and we've due a bit of luck, haven't we? It was probably the game we hadn't particularly needed it compared to some of the other games when we could have desperately done with that bit of luck. But it's come. Let's hope that's turned things around a little bit. Yeah, so delighted with that. We had a little bit of luck first half when they hit the post as well. I think some days when we've had real tight games, they've gone in against us. So it didn't today. And I've always said you need a little bit of luck, and it does even itself over the season. So perhaps that's the start of a little bit today.
And you knew I was going to ask this question. You got Nabil on the pitch?
Yeah, I've got Nabil on, especially for you, because you ask me every week. But no, it's good to have him back around. He's obviously suffered with an illness, so to speak, that he had, so it's took him a little while to get back, but he's trained the last few weeks, and today was a perfect opportunity to get him a few minutes. So that was good. That was a plus. I thought Robbie was a plus. You know, he's not had a lot of football. So yeah, it was good in general, really. I thought Shawn come back into the equation today and showed what he brings to us. Quiggs played some good minutes. So again, there was loads and loads of positives today.
And Brad at centre half, I thought he did really well.
Brad can play centre half, right back, centre midfield. He's brilliant. He's great for this club. It gives us a good opportunity to get Bully some rest. You know, his groins have been a little bit sore, so we've sort of wrapped him up in cotton wool the last little while, but it got him a breather today. So again, that was good, not having to use him. So yeah, lots of positives, John.
So we go into the playoffs with on a positive note. I know it's been a difficult end of the season, and we're all looking forward to Tuesday, and I think we're playing at Royston.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's been difficult. We've said this, we've sort of got over the line, but the last 5, 6, 7 games, we've actually got quite a good record again. If you think, we've not just brushed teams aside, but it's a very competitive league, and I think it shows that at the end of it how close it is at the top. We now know we're going to Royston. We've been there once already, haven't we? Lost by the odd goal, so we knew it was going to be Royston, Kings Landing or Egham. For me, it didn't matter where you go, it's going to be much of a muchness. It's a cup final, isn't it? So we'll go there and we'll give it our best shot, and yeah, I'm confident we can do well. And
probably for the first time we actually go in as underdogs.
Yeah, I think we do. We're in the playoffs as a 5th place team with not the best away record, not the best record against the top 4. So.
And you like to say congratulations to Kings Langley on winning the championship?
Yeah, of course. At the end of the day, the league doesn't lie. This time of the season, they've won it, and you've got to say fair play to them, haven't you?
But I think as we started back in August when we said we'd get in the playoffs, we always said that would be the target, and we've achieved it, really. Well,
I've said from this time last year when we knew we were going to go up, people have asked me, and I felt we'd got a good enough group with a few additions to be competitive, and I always said I'd hope we'd finish in the playoffs. I've always maintained that throughout the season, even when we were top. We'd played extra games, and I knew we were going to have a blip somewhere along the line, because you do. So I never said we were going to walk this league, which I never thought we were going to be able to. I've always thought we'd make the playoffs, and even a couple of weeks ago when people were doubting it, I still thought we would make the playoffs, and we have. So yeah, delighted with that. Delighted to be in a cup final against Kettering, and delighted to have had a good FA Cup run. So for me, we've ticked loads of boxes. For me, it's a bonus now. Let's go and see what we can do at Royston.
And today we had over 521. A great end of season support, really. When really the game had nothing on it, really.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a thing on it, but the crowd were good again today. It's important for the lads. Let's make it the 12th man. Let's take as many as we can to Royston and get behind the boys. They deserve that, and it'd be nice to finish with great victory there and see where that leads us.
Thanks, Andy. I'll see you Tuesday.
You will do. Cheers, John.
All right, thanks again, Andy and John. And again, the final score, Diamonds shut out Godalming 2-0. And with the man of the match voted in, number 2, Connor Kennedy. Did you enjoy the match today, Connor?
Yeah, it was good. Good to get the win. Obviously, it meant nothing, but good to get us going for the semi-final of the playoffs.
Exactly. Good result for Diamonds. I always have an old saying, I'd rather be lucky than good. I thought today Diamonds were both lucky and good.
Yeah, I thought we had good chances. Just good to get the 3 points.
Well, the first goal in the match was by Shawn Richards in the 10th minute. It almost looked like a penalty kick, but Shawnee scoring on a free kick. Do you have a good view of that goal?
Yeah, it was a good finish, yeah, good.
How about, did you get a good view of him taking the penalty shot? I shouldn't bring that up, but he was a little off on that, the ball going over the crossbar.
Yeah, he was unlucky with that one, but it happens in football. Sort of got on with it, and he had a good game in the end. So,
have you ever taken a penalty shot in the game?
Yeah, I missed it.
Well,
we're good at penalties now.
We'll keep you in mind maybe for the next time. But of course, Diamond's second goal in the second half. You don't see that every day. A bit of a freak goal where Jack Bowen, the ball bounces off his back straight into the goal, huh?
Yeah, that just shows you that obviously hard work, pressing the team and pressing their keeper pays off, doesn't it? Yeah.
Well, what was your mental approach to the game today? Like you said, it was almost maybe a meaningless game, but still, though, a good tune-up for the playoffs.
Yeah, just getting us all ready. Obviously, we all had to fight for our places in the playoffs, so we all went out and give 100% and tried to get a position for the playoff final.
Well, I'm sure you know, like all of us do now, we'll be playing at Rushden Town at the Crows on Tuesday evening. So early thoughts about the playoff semifinals. It's exciting, huh?
Yeah, well, it's playoffs. Anything can happen. So just got to turn up, do our own thing, and hopefully we'll get the win.
Well, very good. Keep up your good play, Connor. Cheers.